Hello, and welcome back to the 13th day of Christmas, also known as the 13th day of this Advent calendar series. So, for those of you who don't know, go watch the first episode of this series. And for those of you who do know, I'm sorry, but in other words, this is a series based on pen spinning. As you can see, I'm spinning a pen. How wonderful. And for those of you keen-eyed out there, what you just saw me do was yesterday's linkage. Yes, every day I'm posting a new linkage on this series. And today's linkage starts with an inverse sonic reverse. That's not right. Palm down inverse sonic reverse, interrupted by a pass reverse. By the way, this is technically beginner level, so for all you beginners out there, feel free to follow along. So, inverse sonic reverse to pass reverse. That's the first half of this linkage. The second half is crazy different in that it's a palm up inverse sonic to pass. Totally different, right? Combined, looks like this. Very simple, very nice. But it can probably be very hard to do if you're not used to doing this type of motion, because it does require quite the fair bit of finger dexterity. Now that's not to say flexibility. And yes, today I'm gonna go talk about that right now. Do not fall down that hole. You already fell down there once. But yes, what was I saying? I'm just yapping. Mr. Yapperson, as someone said in the comments. Yes, I am. What was I? Oh yeah, finger dexterity and finger flexibility are two completely different things. Flexibility is how far you can bend it. How far you can bend your fingers. And I'm actually known for having one of the best flexibilities in the pen spinning community, because I can do crazy stuff like this. And also, like that. Isn't that fun? Doesn't that look amazing? Can you even see that? Is that on camera? I think so. But yeah, I'm known for having pretty nice flexibility. But I can't say the same for everyone. And I'm sorry for those who don't have flexibility. But I will say, 9, one of the best technically aesthetic spinners, who has also great dexterity, has also terrible flexibility. I just happen to have both. Some of you might have great flexibility, but terrible dexterity. An example, there aren't many examples in the pen spinning world that I can think of, because a lot of the good pen spinners actually do have dexterity, because otherwise they wouldn't be pen spinners. But an example of someone who has more flexibility than they do dexterity would be Saltian. So I've heard some people say it Saltian, I don't even know, but I say Saltian. But 9 has very little flexibility, but very good dexterity. You do not need one to have the other. And this linkage, I almost forgot I was doing a linkage series. Oh, Mr. Yapperson, yeah. This linkage is very good for dexterity, not so much flexibility. But it really teaches you to do this kind of motion, which can be very hard. You don't need to go that far, that's going into flexibility marks, but you can just do this. It's to get your fingers to be able to do this kind of motion. Now doing that, it's really tough hand-eye coordination wise, or it's even tripping me up. It's tripping me out, bro. Look at that, it's crazy, man. But yeah. It is pretty hard to do fast and well, but that's what this linkage tries to teach you. It guides you with the pen. And yes, this is another linkage you can do over and over and over and over again. Great for learning dexterity. But that's about all I have to say. If you want to see other linkages, check out the other days. There aren't many beginner linkages left. Pretty soon we're going to be going into intermediate, and then we might even go into advanced. Ooh, spooky. I might call this level 1 through 5. I don't know. Anyway, no, let's just stick with beginner, advanced, etc. Someone's at my door, even though I'm in a classroom and it's almost midnight. But anyway, that's the linkage. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.